What's going on YouTube? It's Infinity Ian back again for another video. I hope 2025 has been treating you very well. It's been treating me pretty well. I ain't gonna lie, it's been treating me pretty well. I've been in the lab. I've been in the lab working, grinding. I've been working my ass off for 2025 because I really want to make this year my year. I really want to make this year the year that I really explode. Like I really take off and I start to just crush my goals. So I'm doing really anything that it takes to be able to crush those goals. I'm really doing anything that I can do to be able to achieve those goals. And profiting off the market is going to help me achieve those goals, right? So this $700 profit that I'm currently up right now, it's a good one. It's definitely good. It's going to help jumpstart me towards my goals, right? My goal at the end of this year is to be a millionaire, right? I want to be able to be a $1 million trader, and I want to be able to trade with $1 million in an account because I just know the amount of money I can make from that, and I know the amount of good that I can do with that type of money. So yeah, that's the ultimate goal, is be able to be a millionaire and have an account size that big and just be able to just make the biggest impact that I can, because at that point I'm making thousands and thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars potentially per day. So, you know, I'm excited for that point. We got to get there though. And you get there by taking trades like this I'm about to show you. And you get there by just doing incremental boom, boom, boom. I know that I'm not going to get there all in one day, all in one week, all in 1 month. It's going to take time. But doing trades like this I'm about to show you will get me to that point. And it'll get you to that point as well. So let me break down why I took these trades. And yeah, let's just get right into it. All right, so here we are. Here is my account. And these are the trades that I'm currently in. So you can see how I entered up in this range right here. You can see all these lines. These are where my trades are taken, right? I have been waiting for this potential setup to present itself for a long time, like pretty much all of 2024. And let me show you why. So I just wanted to first show you, like, these are the actual positions that I've taken. I've taken them up here. And I entered on this, like in this area right here, risking off of this high, because this right here is a lower high than this high. So price showed you right here, it didn't want to break higher than here, right? It didn't want to go above this. And you see how this is a fake out, came down, we had a bear bar right here. You try to short underneath one of those bear bars. I began shorting underneath here because I was like, all right, this just rejected off of this high. And I'm like, I think we might be going lower, because this was the daily chart that we were going off of, right? We just made an all-time high in late January, came down, tried to remake another all-time high, couldn't, and we ended up having a triple top up in that area where the previous all-time high was as well. So there is resistance at this high of this area right here, right? There is, I'm gonna draw a line right there, we'll put a line right there. There is resistance at that line. Price does not want to break above that ceiling. So I was like, all right, if price doesn't want to break above that ceiling, I'm gonna try to take a position opposite that. I want to try to take it in the opposite direction, trying to take it, I'm not gonna say it's gonna come down to here, but at least maybe in this range, and we'll see what happens in there. If it starts to bounce up, then I'll get out. If it doesn't, then I'll just continue to add on a pullback and then take it all the way down to potentially here. We'll see. The reason why I took those trades, and like, look at these are, my highest position is up over what, 600 points, because these are 10, so it's up over 670 points. Pretty solid, right? I ain't mad at it. I am not mad at it at all. Look, we got this right here. This is the highest one that I have so far. We're down here, right? 670. So ain't mad at it. Ain't mad at it. Anybody can be up 670 points. You can be up 670 points just like I can, right? You just got to learn how to do it. That's why I'm going to teach you how to do it in this video and in the course that I'm dropping. And then you also have like these other ones. This is up 640. This is up 600. This is up 650, 620, 590, 590, 570, 540, 270, 410, 410, 320. You see what I'm saying? Like all these, I got them all up in this range. I had other ones, like you can see how there's a kind of a gap right here. There's a gap right here, and it's showing you like I didn't have any positions. I did have positions in those areas, but I ended up getting out of those positions because price just kept, I'm going to show you so you can see. So you can see how price began to go lower, right? From this high. We made this high up here and we begin to go lower. I entered right here on my first position, and then I entered more down here, and then I entered all in this area right here, risking off of that ultimate high. I was like, if this high does not break, we are going lower. We're at least going underneath here, right? So that's why I was like, all right, I'm just gonna hold all of these until this ultimate high breaks. If it doesn't break, then I'm just gonna continue to hold it. Ultimately, we got a reversal down underneath this low. So I was like, all right, now I'm safe to hold these positions, because now all these positions that I got in this range, they're all profits, right? As long as price does not go above here, all of these are all in profit and will forever be in profit until price goes above there. But you see that we were going lower, had a little bit of a pullback. I had gotten in on some of these, but on the pullback, I got out, right? Because I was like, I'll just re-enter whenever I can. So then I re-entered down here, right? And then we get a little bit of a pullback, and I got out a little bit more because I was like, I don't know if this is actually going to be the beginning of a bear trend. Because if you look at the whole last year, because this is the daily chart down here, this has just been, price has just been going up and up and up, bro. It's just been going up and up and up. This was October 27th, October 30th, 2023. Ever since then, it's just been going up, right? Channeling up ever since then. So I've been hella cautious, because I'm like, I don't know if price is going to continue to go up, if this is just a fake out, or if we're really going to begin to correct and go down. But this might be the correction. We might be correcting to be able to come down to somewhere in this area. So that's why I was like, I'm going to hold this. I'm going to see what I can do, and I'm just going to add on pullbacks. It works out in my favor in this case, because yes, we did go lower, and I want you to see how choppy this was. Like, we went from here to here, down to here. This is a 5-minute candle, right? We went over, what, like 200 points, close to 200 points. Yep, 190 points pretty much, and up and down in one candle. So in this area right here, price was like faking people out, and any orders that you had down here, like I had orders executed down here, and I got out because I was like, this might just fake me out and then begin to go higher, because that's what it was doing pretty much all of last week, bro. Fake out, go higher. Where's another one? Oh, it doesn't go back that far. There we go. Fake out, go higher. Let's see if it'll continue to show more, because there's been fake outs and going higher for just the longest fucking time. This was a fake out down. This was because of the Trump tariffs. So their tariffs were on this day. We dropped down lower. Everyone's like, oh, the market's about to drop because these tariffs are gonna fuck everything up. And what happened, right? We bottomed out, and then we just blasted up higher. So, you know, fake outs always occur, and they have been occurring fucking all throughout the last the last year and a half. They've been occurring like a motherfucker, right? Fake out, fake out, fake out, fake out. All these are fake outs, and we are at this high, and I'm like, all right, I want to see how price reacts at this high and see if we are going to get a fake out right now, if this is just a fake out, or if it's going to be a continuation of a trend and potentially the beginning of a bear trend down. But like I said, I had gotten my orders in that area, and I was like, all right, I want to see what price is going to do after this day occurs and after this day closes, and see what happens on the next day. So this right here, this day right here, this is the day that I entered on, right? It's a bear bar at a high. What do you do whenever you see a bear bar? You short underneath a bear bar, right? I shorted on this candle as well, because this was Friday, right? I was entering on Thursday, this is Friday, and this price action right here, this is all Friday's price action. Yes, it's on Thursday, but if you look at the candle, it's gonna be Friday's candle, right? Friday's candle. This was Thursday's candle, Friday's candle. So on Friday, price was really just ranging for a while until market open occurs, which is around here. This is market open right here. This was the market open candle. We were ranging around market open. We try to come up higher. Now this is a fake out higher, right? We get a breakout candle above. That breakout candle instantly rejects, and we have a huge candle down. That candle in itself was like what? 200 point candle down, right? So we'd have to reverse that if we want to go higher. With one candle, 200 points down, it's going to take a lot of price action and a lot of pressure to reverse that, right? And in this case, it didn't reverse it. We went up a little bit higher, but then we ended up going lower. So I was able to enter on some stops down here, enter on some stops down here as well. My goal was, all right, now that we are kind of showing that we're going lower, right? Because this was the low of Thursday. This was, you see how this is a daily chart, right? This is also my setup. I always have the daily chart here, the hourly chart here, and the 5-minute chart here. So this is that day that I got into all my positions. This was Friday. You see how we broke underneath that bear candle right there. We broke underneath it. So we want to go lower. Price is showing you that we want to go lower. And we closed underneath it as well, right? Like this is where price currently is right now. We're all the way down here and my positions are all the way up here. So what am I waiting for price to do? I'm thinking it's gonna go higher. Like I don't know if it's gonna break here, but we're definitely gonna go up higher. And what I'm going to do, my plan is to have this is my 50% retracement zone, right? I always draw my 50% retracement zones. Let me get rid of these blue lines so that this doesn't confuse you, and I'll put them back later. But I draw my 50% retracement zones, or I draw my Fibonacci zones. This is the 50% zone, this is the lower 25% zone, this is the upper 25% zone. So I want to pay attention specifically to the 50% zone, because that's where a lot of price action usually occurs, or like a lot of price reaction usually occurs. So I'm expecting price to do something like this. Price will go up, probably touch this, and then see how it reacts at this area. If we get something like this, like a double top, and then we begin to end up going down lower, I'm gonna add underneath this area right here, risking above here, and then just keep taking price lower, right? Just keep taking price lower. And hopefully we end up going, because this is where we are right now, right? This is the hourly chart now. Hopefully we end up going at least to this point, which is this low right here. Or, I mean, it'd be even better if we got down to this point, because that's a huge move down. And I mean, from where we are right now down to there is 2,000 points, almost from to the low is almost 2,600 points. I'm not saying we're gonna go that low, but we could, you know, it's definitely possible. And if we do, my intention with this is to just hold these positions, because like I said, bro, I'm up on every single one of these positions. There is not one position that I am down on right now. If you look, all my positions, like my lowest position is up 320 points or 270 points. So that's this position right here. So we have to retrace 270 points up higher before I'm even down, like before I'm even in loss. I'll exit out of this position before that even happens anyways, because I'm already in profit. And I'll just be able to add like later on a pullback, right?